What's good, everybody? This is Gilly Gill the Barber coming to you live from our podcast studios. um, I just wanted to let you know what this is about. Okay, it's not just about barbering. So don't let that get you in the mind like, oh, I don't want to just see people cutting hair. I was posting those just till I get to this point where I'm at now. So we're definitely going to do a lot of different types of conversations. We're gonna have guest appearances, interviews. Twice a month, I want to have the podcast in the barber shop with the other three barbers that I work with. So, and this we're just talking about everything. All different types of stuff you can think about. Everything, fun stuff, serious stuff, all kinds of stuff. So just stay tuned. Distinguished. I like that's what my LLC is, a Distinguished Barber Company, and that's why I chose that to be my podcast. So just stay all in line. Distinguished is successful, authoritative, and a person who commands great respect. A successful, authoritative person is what this is all about. You know what I mean? You go to a place, you want to dress nice, you want to be looking distinguished. You want to walk into a room and say, that's a gentleman right there. That's a distinguished person right there. So that's just something that I've liked and I've loved. And then I just said, yeah, let me get an LLC and put that in there. So anyways, so a little bit about me. So I was born in San Antonio, Texas, Wilford Hall out there at Lackland Air Force Base. So yes, whatever it means that y'all say, I'm a military brat. My parents were born here. My grandmother was born here, and her grandmother was from Mexico. So I'm third generation Mexican American. I'm very proud to be from the United States, and I'm very proud of my Mexican heritage. So let's just get that out the way. All right. So, like I said, my parents were in the military. I was born here in San Antonio. We were moved around a lot, so I've been to all over the place. So my father got into the military. His first place that he went to was Kirtland Air Force Base. There I was young. I don't really remember. I think I might have been 2. So I really don't remember much about it. I just, when, you go through the family pictures and, oh, that's where you were at. That's you in the little, Halloween parties and this and that, little costumes with the face, remember the old school costumes. And then shortly after that, my dad had gotten stationed in California, Travis Air Force Base. I remember that place, I remember California. I was probably first grade. I was there till about first grade. I think it was like 1987, 88. We were there till then, and then we moved from there all the way to Yokota, Japan, at Air Force Base in Yokota, Japan. So that was a real culture shock. And I'll definitely get into the all the little fun things that I've seen and done in Japan in another episode. I'm just trying to fast forward this just so you guys know who I am, where I'm coming from, and stuff like that. So, but definitely a culture shock living in Japan. Definitely would love to go back. Made lots of friends. Learned Japanese a little bit, not too much. So that was good. And we left Japan and we went to Minot, North Dakota. And let me tell you, we're about to get a freeze here too. And so I'm pretty sure that freeze is not even going to compare to what it used to be in Minot, North Dakota. I'm talking 20 below zero. My dad gets a kick out of this because I used to tell him I used to walk in the cold, freezing, wait for the bus, and it just feels like ice picks just poking at your face because the wind chill factor was freezing. That's why I hate cold weather. I'm really dreading this next 3 days because it's about to be crazy. But anyway, good time there. Had a blast. We left there probably about 1994, and we went to Germany. My dad was in the Air Force, but he had got stationed at the jail there. It was close to Mannheim, and he was in charge of the Air Force guys that were in jail. So we lived on an army post. Germany, fun times. Boy, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. That'll be a good episode because in Germany, I was wilding out there and it was a good time. But then we're there. I left about we left. I'm sorry, in 1997 and came back to San Antonio. So we moved back here, San Antonio, 97. Got here, was a junior. I went to Taft High School, William Howard Taft. Shout out, guns up. And I, was just there, and at that age, you want a car, you want to work. So that's what I did. And then I went to, I had a friend who is my friend today. Shout out Sylvia. I was there in school, like in home ec or something, where you fucking bullshit ass class. And she goes, oh, you can work at Chick-fil-A. I was like, oh, okay, let me go work at Chick-fil-A. So I went there, got an application, boom, Chick-fil-A. Just worked my way up to a general manager position. It was good, but at the time, I wanted to be a barber. I remember friends, we used to just cut hair, and I used to cut their hair. I mean, it wasn't great, but hey, you had a haircut and you look fresh, you look good from like here, right? When you go like that, you see this big old line. But you know what? It was good. It was like, oh man, this is cool. This is something I would like to do. But I just got so involved in Chick-fil-A that I spent 15 years with that company. And I was just doing it. I was making good money. Met a lot of people, did a lot of things, went to go open up stores, went here, there, you name it. I mean, I did it. It was fun. But then there was a time where it was just like, damn, man, I don't want to do this no more. There's nothing I can do. This is where I'm at, and this is where I'll be for the rest of my life if I don't make a change. So I made a change and bounced around to different things, did Rimco. I don't know if y'all remember about that, but they closed down. Rent-A-Tire bought it. Went from this nice rented place to a garbage can. Literally, the Rent-A-Tire sucks. Don't ever get a job there at Rent-A-Tire. Then I went to Rent-A-Center, and then I left Rent-A-Center. I was like, man, I wasn't making the money I was making at Chick-fil-A. So I went back into Taco Cabana. I went to go manage Taco Cabana out in Bernie. Now, y'all know Taco Cabana was like the shit, and all of a sudden, I don't know what the hell happened. I can tell you what happened. Their management sucked. Their area manager sucked. The way they did things was totally horrible. Imagine Chick-fil-A, Taco Cabana. Anyway, I just left that place. I was like, I'm done. I didn't care what they said. I don't care. I'm not going back. And then I started working for some other renter thing and for cars, like, if you buy a car, like a JD Byrider. And I was a collection officer there. Just a collection person, whatever. I don't know what they call it. And that didn't work out. So then I was like, man, you know what? It's time for me to do it, man. I got enrolled to the barber school, Alamo Barber College. I was there, met some great people, fun, awesome, the best. I loved it, and I'm doing it to this day. That is the best decision I made because there's a lot of freedom now. So backtrack. I just skipped a lot of things. Like I couldn't do a lot of things with my boys, my two younger ones. Now they're already old and in college and doing great things right now. But I didn't get time to go see their soccer games because I was at Chick-fil-A. I was working a lot. And so I didn't get to do all that. And now I have a younger son, and shit, I'm coaching the soccer team. Because I'm a barber, I can say, hey, you know what? I don't have this. I can make my schedule or do this thing. It's great. It's great being a barber. I love it. But I also had a passion to doing this. I've always wanted to do this. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person that's at a party and I'm like, hey, what are you doing? Hey. And I'm like, hey, I want to start a podcast. They're like, yeah, you should start a podcast. I'm like, I am. So here I am. I'm just ready to take on this journey, and hopefully you guys follow me in this journey and continue to subscribe. Tell everybody you know. just shoot it out there for me if you guys can. Take time out of your lives, um, and just take a look. Listen to us for a little bit. If you don't like it, cool. But if you're gonna, but I guarantee you're gonna like it because we're gonna talk about some things, some good things. You know what I mean? So and that's all I have to say right now. This is my first podcast. I want to give you guys something to look forward to. So that's why I'm on here. So on that note, I do want to thank a lot of you guys for subscribing. I asked for 50 subscribers, and right now I'm sitting at 60. So great. You know what I mean? We have to start somewhere, right? So definitely, you know what? I'm going to leave y'all on that. That's just me, my life story in a small clip. And we'll definitely get into it again. This is just the introduction to myself. And I hope I'm not repeating myself, but, you know, thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. And I will shout out everybody. My first 50 subscribers, I will shout you guys out. Some of them I might not be able to get to because some of y'all are private in there, and it only gives me like 20 people who are public. So if I know you subscribed, or if you did subscribe, put it in the comments, say, hey, Gil, I subscribe, and I'll shout you out. Other than that, man, I just wanted everybody, you know what? Just remember to be distinguished, stay distinguished, learn something, don't get in trouble. All right, y'all. Late.